Whenever I go to a performance, I always take my travel suitcase with me. And the reason why I have a travel suitcase is because I find it more convenient for me when I'm getting my stuff out of the car, going to the dressing room. I keep all my basic stuff that I need in there. I keep my headpieces, and I'll go more in depth in the video what I keep in there. And on that suitcase, once I have the handle extended, I like to keep my makeup bag in there, so I'll go into in depth with my makeup bag as well. But these two things, so my makeup bag and my travel performance suitcase, are what I take. They're my holy grail, my emergency. They're practically my folklore bible per se when it comes to performances. So the first thing I want to talk about is organization. I love organizing. I am a firm believer of organization and how it makes everything convenient. So in my suitcase, I start off by having pouches for literally every single thing. So the first pouch that I have is my undergarment pouch. So in this pouch, I have extras as well as already a set of what I'm going to wear that day. So I have my bodysuit, so that means I have an extra bodysuit as well. I have skin tone underwear. I have an extra skin tone underwear. I have bloomers and fondos. So I like to keep an extra because you never know the day of an event. Say for some reason you ended up forgetting an undergarment or you forgot your bloomers, whatever, you already had an extra in your suitcase, so you don't have to worry about that. You're covered, you're good to go. And now I wouldn't really recommend with the undergarment, like leotards, stuff like that. Bloomers are okay, and fondos to share with another person if they forgot their own. So I like to keep that extra just in case I forget or someone else forgets. And you'll see I have I like to keep extras just in general for things because you just never know, someone's bound to forget, you might forget, and it's better to eliminate that stress by just having that extra right there. But it shouldn't happen. We all need to be responsible, even though it happens to us sometimes, but it should not happen. The next pouch I like to keep in my suitcase is everything related to my shoes. So polishing up my shoes, cleaning my shoes, shining up my shoes, and I like to keep this glue E600, so it's a very strong glue. I like to keep the spray format, so instead of doing like hairspray underneath the shoes to avoid slippery floors, you could use this spray. It works stronger than hairspray. You just gotta let it dry a bit. And also I'm not too sure how you pronounce it, but I'll probably type it on the screen or insert an image of Rosalind if I'm saying it correctly, but basically this is what ballet dancers put on their ballet slippers so they're not slipping and sliding all over the place. So you could do that as well, but preferably for your performance venues, you or your director should have prior to the actual performance took a look of the stage floor or have asked or required a certain type of dance floor. Like Marley is a very good universal dance floor for many dance genres, so that's something you kind of want to look out for. But worst case scenario, say you couldn't get Marley dance floor, just have like your hairspray, have E600. Make sure the shoes that you buy have a very strong non-slip gripped sole, and just, you know, try not to over exaggerate too much depending on the flooring, so you gotta kind of adjust it based on the venue, but preferably have a required dance floor size and type, preferably Marley. The next pouch I have is what I call my emergency sewing kit. So it's a very simple sewing kit. Just if you lose a button, if something like a simple little tear, double-sided tape in case, you know, a garment is not stitching or staying on your body, or it's like falling, slipping off quite a bit. You can use double-sided tape for that. Bobby pins, safety pins, not bobby pins, safety pins. So just very basic sewing items. The next bag I like to keep, I call my hygiene bag. So I keep pads in here, I keep tissues in here, deodorant, mints, just, you know, hygienic stuff in case you're kind of stinky, in case, you know, it's that time. Just want to be prepared. You forgot to put on deodorant. You're good. You're covered. Why? Because you prepared ahead of time. You have your hygiene bag. You're good to go. The next bag that I have is my battery charger bag. So I have a battery charger case. I also keep an extra battery plug-in charger USB cord, but I like to keep a battery charger case as well, because in case you can't find an outlet, or there's no outlet and your phone's about to die, it's not, because you have that battery case. A very important thing I like to keep in my performance travel suitcase is a first aid kit. Basic. I don't have to describe what's in a first aid kit, but I feel this is something we tend to forget, we don't really consider. It's always good to have a first aid kit with you in your performance bag, in your practice bag, just literally everywhere you go. Carry a first aid kit. I am going on the left side of the suitcase, so this suitcase is mostly empty when it comes to being in storage. So once I'm ready to go for a performance, I like to prepare 1 or 2 days prior. So the night before or 2 nights before, on the left side of the suitcase, as you will see, it's kind of zipped up and covered, so I like to keep my headpieces in there. So when the suitcase is in storage, I keep just my base bun and my base net and they're just to protect it, just so everything that I need, like all the little things for performance, is in this suitcase basically. So as you would notice that on top of the left side of the suitcase I have this zipper, and in this zipper I just keep black, you know, little bag, and that's just if I put, you know, my clothes in there, dirty clothes, I don't know, if something spilled, I just like to keep a little bag. And then I just keep the straps of my bodysuit. I like to change them out for the clear ones because it's more discreet, it blends more seamlessly with your costumes when you wear your bodysuit. But say it rips, or say someone needs the strap, I just have a whole bunch of these because I use the clear ones, so I like to keep them there just in case. Now I will be covering what I keep in my makeup bag. So this is a bag that I also take with me. So this is like a 2-in-1 type of thing. The suitcase and the makeup bag is a 2-in-1 type of combo duo that I always take with me for performances. Now I prefer a see-through clear makeup bag. I just kind of like to see everything and know that I have everything. I just love how it looks too, honestly. So the first bag that I have is this makeup brush bag. So literally all my makeup brushes, my beauty blender, I keep it in there. The next bag that I have is my makeup, just all the makeup that I own. Other palettes I keep, you know, at home, but for my like specific performance palette, I keep it in this bag. I like to keep specifically performance related stuff all together, so that way I don't have to worry about it. Then I like to keep this little bag right here, and it's my hair bag. So I have extra bobby pins, extra hair ties, extra disposable combs. So if someone wants to borrow hairspray and they want, you know, to touch it up with a comb or whatever, I just give them the disposable one because it's more hygienic that way, and you know, they could keep it or whatever. And just these like see-through I was gonna say ligas, what is it in English? Hair ties, there you go. And then I keep this makeup cleaner spray thing. Haven't really used it. Kind of bad at cleaning my brushes. Working on it. Don't be like me. Clean your brushes. Hygienic. Bacteria. I know it's gross. Sorry. The bag I keep just my falsies. So I have everything in one place so that in storage, once it's time for performance and I need to start packing again a day or two prior. This is why I could do a day prior, because I already have everything packed, ready to go essentially. The only thing I would have to update really is just put the headpieces in and get my costumes ready to go. But that's pretty much it, what I keep for my performance travel gear, kit, Bible, suitcase, bag. I hope you're enjoying this performance series that I'm doing. If you haven't noticed, I've been trying to keep the videos consistent in the theme. I would genuinely like to know how you pack your things for performance. Whenever I go to a performance, I'm always like kind of looking around at everybody's stuff, like how they pack their things, and I kind of talk to them and ask them like, oh, how come you chose this type of garment bag, or like where did you get this at? And I'm just genuinely looking for the most efficient, the most convenient, the most affordable way to do things. And so I'm kind of curious to know like what type of things you do when you, or how you pack for performance. And of course, with all that being said, I hope you keep dancing, pursue your dreams, make it happen, whatever. And until next time, adios.